Okay, so I'm just gonna address this now and answer all your questions. So, first of all, Harry didn't order anything, and I'll get to that later, but I did serve him. So I work at the first Starbucks store in Pike Place Market, Seattle, which many of you know Harry visited on Friday, and I was working a shift that day. And before anybody's like, you don't have proof because you don't have a picture with him, this is literally my apron with my Pike Place original store pin. It's the first store, and it's a huge tourist attraction. That's the original Starbucks. Everybody wants to go there. And I was working the line because we always have a line down the block. So I was in charge of doing free samples and like talking to people in line. And I had run out of people in line because I was like on my last round of samples, and there was a group of people near that looked like they were about to get in the line, and I was like, okay, I'll just give them the samples. And I started approaching them, and they looked at me like I was crazy. Like they looked at me very, very weird. And it turns out that was Harry. I didn't even realize at the time because I don't know if any of you like work retail or at a tourist attraction, but you see thousands of people every day, and you don't really register certain faces like any. You just you're on autopilot. And so I approached him with like my tray of samples, and I was like, "Would you like to try a caramel brulee latte with oat milk and a reserve espresso inside?" And they looked at me like I was kind of crazy, and they ended up taking it, and they said thank you. They didn't end up actually like going in our store. I don't know if they didn't want to wait in the line because the line was really long and you'd have to wait like an hour. Um, but yeah, and then later that night, I realized that it was him when I saw the pictures, and I hyperventilated and paced my apartment for an hour.